Hey Taurus, and welcome to your mid-month end of April love reading. This is for Sun and Rising and Venus. So let's see what your guys' current situation is in love. My goodness. Let's try that again. All right, you guys have the Magician and the Fool. They both came out in reverse. Your guys' challenge to this is the King of Cups. Your past, present, future is the Page of Cups in reverse. The Six of Cups and Justice. Oops, there's another one too. And the Tower. Let's see what your advice is. Your advice is the Two of Swords and your potential outcome. Taurus's potential outcome. My goodness. Kind of all over the place today, Taurus. All right, the Nine of Pentacles. What you don't know is the Five of Pentacles. We're going to throw the Four of Wands and the Ace of Swords in there too, just because we don't like to have a negative card in our what you don't know. So we need some clarity on that. All right, guys. So in your current energy, you truly have what it takes, Taurus, to build a situation, a relationship, a life of what you truly desire. However, you're holding back. You're not taking that leap of faith. You're not taking that chance because you are doubting yourself, doubting what the future holds, doubting a decision you made, feeling like you can't really successfully move forward, not knowing how to move forward. And the challenge is your feelings. You're really wrapped up right now in some sort of emotional heartache or emotional confusion. Let's get some clarifiers and see why this is. Why is the Fool and Magician here in reverse? Could be dealing with somebody who's very manipulative. The Ten of Swords is there with the Tower in reverse, or in the Tower on the bottom of the deck. Holy cow. So some sort of betrayal, some sort of upheaval in your life is currently going on. You're really emotionally in this very confusing place. With the Fool in reverse, not having the confidence to move forward, not having the confidence to move forward on your own. With the Magician there, really dealing with somebody who's manipulative, especially if you are currently going through some sort of judicial, like court case, divorce, a breaking or severing of a contract, anything that has to do with a legal bound to somebody, something, a job, a person. There is some sort of upheaval here. It's really got your emotions all tied up here. Why is the King of Cups here as their challenge? Yeah, what your challenge is, this is affecting every area of your life, your home, your children, your stability. You could have had to move. What you want is a happily ever after, and what you're having to deal with in order to get to that is really causing you some confusion, some emotional heartache, and really not knowing where to go with your emotions. Everything in your life seems to be changing, and you don't like it necessarily. With that Tower in the past, the end of a relationship with that with that Page of Cups in reverse, this is the end of an emotional connection with somebody, and it did create that upheaval in your life. It brought you a lot of sadness, a lot of heartache. But what they don't see is this is what had to happen in order to get to that Two of Cups, in order to get to a relationship where you can share your emotions freely, where you truly love unconditionally with another who returns those feelings. This is just a stop along life's journey. You're heading towards you know, that castle in the background. But you have to get through this heartache in order to get to the next place in your journey. And with justice underneath that, bringing balance back into your life. Like I said, you could be going through a divorce or a breaking of some sort of contract that's really causing some emotional heartache in your current energy. Because in your current energy, having justice with the Tower, this could have been something that you thought you wanted, but you don't know necessarily if it's what you should have done. Why is this justice and Tower here? All right, and you have justice again, double justice. Most definitely going through some sort of court system, needing to bring balance. This will end the way it's meant to with that double justice there. It is going to be favorable for both sides. However, right now it may not feel like that. You feel like your whole life is ending. You feel like everything that you thought was going to happen, that should have lasted forever, it's not. You're going through a dark night of the soul here with the Tower twice. And then the Hermit with the Ten of Swords. To me, that is the dark night of the soul. Because you are being required to go deep, to go within, to bring any emotional situation that you have buried to the surface, and allow it to heal. The need to go within, the need to retreat from the world, to go examine your own heart, mind, and soul is what is definitely needed in the future. Focusing on children. You could be going through and filing through a lot of memories, dealing with somebody who is cut out of your life or who will be cut out of your life with that Queen of Swords. Examining that heartache and what you truly want in the future is yours to have. With that Hermit, you're going to find that inner light that is going to bring you out of that dark night of the soul, and it's going to allow you to reconnect with a past life relationship with somebody who is destined and fated to be in your life now. But you must get out of the situation you're in. You must deal with those feelings, and find that inner light and picture what it is you truly want in life. Without you knowing what it is you truly want, the universe can't help bring it to you. In your advice, that is exactly what it's saying. It's time to choose what is it that you want. It's time to stop focusing on the past. It's time to stop focusing on what you lost or what you're losing or what you're giving up. And it's time to make a choice to move forward, full steam ahead, to get your emotions in check, to get yourself out of this mind space that's causing you a lot of worry, a lot of heaviness, a lot of doubt, and bring balance into your life. Getting those emotions, like I said, in check, figuring out what it is that you truly want, because it's time to focus on you. It's time, especially Taurus, this being your card, it's really time to focus on what it is that's going to make you happy, because nobody else can make you happy unless you make yourself happy. That's nobody's job but your own. So it's time to do that. It's time to focus on doing things for yourself. You have 2 8s here. So most definitely working towards making yourself feeling great again, putting in the work, the time, the effort, to better yourself, to make yourself feel good. You could be communicating with somebody, could be a fire sign here, or excuse me, or another earth sign. But there's some sort of communication here that's going to help you work through your feelings. It's going to help you work through your doubt. And it's ultimately going to bring you that healing that you desire. But it's also going to bring you in your wishes. Destiny is here. Something is fated for you here after you get out of this dark night of the soul. If you don't know what that is, go ahead and look it up. It's most definitely an upheaval in your life that causes you to change your whole spectrum of living, right down to the way you do relationships, the way you put effort into your job, the way you view the world, the way you communicate with people, the way you see people, the way you connect with the universe. Like, it's just a whole rewriting of your makeup, in order to move you to the next spot in your life, in this world, like what your placement is in the universe in this time, if that makes sense. So most definitely look into that, because Taurus, this is definitely what you're going through. But in the end, somebody that brings you happiness with communication is going to help you through this situation. And it's going to help you not only find confidence in yourself again, but to help better yourself, to help you through this difficult time. Because what you don't know is this is all part of your journey. It's all part of your path. You have to go through this darkness in order to find the light. You may financially be struggling, you may emotionally be struggling, but you have the choice to come out of the cold and go to the warmth. To don't let yourself feel like you're being left out or abandoned, because you're not. You're not being abandoned. You're being thrust into this new world in a very abrupt manner that maybe you didn't see coming for yourself, but it most definitely is going to bring you to balance with the Six of Pentacles coming next. And it most definitely is going to lead you to a relationship, to a life that's full of divine guidance, that is full of truth, happiness, and building a strong, stable structure and foundation to build a relationship that is divinely sent. And you can't get much better than that. So what you don't know is you have to get through this difficult time in order to receive the divine guidance, the wisdom, the ascension to the higher level of knowing, in order to start a new life, build a new life with somebody new. And it all starts with getting your emotions in balance. Here's that Four of Wands again. It's here for you. Ask your higher power for help, ask for guidance, ask your angels to come in and bring you relief, to help you through this dark time, because that's what they're there for. But they only come if you call them. They don't work their magic if you don't ask for help. So you are in this dark night of the soul. You're in the thick of it. You're in the thick of rearranging your life, coming out of old paradigms, old thought processes, and looking towards the new. And that's going to bring you a lot of healing, a lot of happiness. And by you taking charge, by you taking control of your life, it is going to bring you out of this darkness. And in the time of Aries, which had just happened, we're just coming out of Aries and into Taurus. Now it's time to, this could have all happened in Aries, the bulk of it. Now you are moving through this time in the time of Taurus, really focusing on you, finding your higher truth, walking, talking, and not being afraid of the truth. By you focusing on the divine guidance that's trying to reach you, it's going to better you. You are moving towards a better life, a better relationship, and it's truly allowing you to be in your glory, to love and nourish and nurture yourself, your home, your children, but it's also bringing in the potential for a new long-term relationship. This is stability within the home. This is being grounded. This is finding your nurturing side, your loving side, focusing it on your home, your children, new relationships. But in order for that to come in for you, you have to face those emotions that you've been burying deep, not be afraid of the future, because you have the tools to manifest this. You just have to have that faith. You have to take that leap and leave the heartache behind, and you most definitely will be a better you because of it. This is destined for you. It's meant to be for you at this time, to focus on making yourself better, investing in yourself, bringing yourself happiness, healing, and in turn, the universe will bring you in a partner that's meant to be in your life. You have peace and sacred space. So most definitely with sacred space, that's what I was just talking about, that divine truth, that finding that higher power, finding the power place of which you can connect to the divine. Because that's what's meant for you at this time. It says your sacred space is within you now. By creating an altar or visiting a sacred site, you connect with the symbols and energy that have been infused with meaning and prayer over the centuries. Don't take these symbols lightly, for they're powerful indeed. When you connect to sacred symbols and your higher power, you help your inner sanctity find a home in the outer world, which is the dark night of the soul. You also tap into this ancient wisdom and spiritual grace of the old ways of wisdom and divine truth. Explore spirituality through sacred symbols and sites, and allow your soul to joyfully meander along the various ways available for you to unite with the divine at this time. No matter how you connect, do it frequently. Build an altar in your home or take a spiritually oriented trip. You need a quiet place of refuge and retreat for yourself so that you can clear your energy. Invoke Archangel Michael and other space clearing methods so that you can focus on yourself and your divine truth, which is exactly what you don't see coming or what you don't know, but now you know it. Create that sacred space. Create, connect with your creator. Because your angels are trying to help you get through this difficult time. It's trying to bring you peace. There's no need to worry. Everything will work out beautifully. But you must have faith and you must call in for help of your higher power. This card says, even though appearances may seem chaotic, I assure you that your higher plan is in action. This all-loving power is carrying and supporting you completely. Relax into the arms of divine love and breathe away all your cares, concerns, and worries. Put your focus into enjoying and appreciating your blessings. Your attitude helps you attract even more blessings in your life. Give your cares and worries to your higher power. Pray and meditate often. Engage in peace-enhancing activities such as yoga, sea salt baths, naps, massages, music, playfulness, and the alike. It is now time for you to hand your worries over to your higher power so you can get through this dark time and emerge on the side of light. Emerge in that divine love. And in the end, you are the one that's going to benefit. You are the one that's going to have the divine truth at your back so you can walk, talk, and live your truth with the blessing of the divine. Like I said, this is all destined for you. It's all fated. This is your time to have your dark night of the soul. And that's what you're dealing with, Taurus. So, it may seem all chaotic right now. It probably is chaotic. You may be changing homes. You may be going through a divorce. You may feel like everything around you is collapsing. But it's where rock bottom is, where you will build your solid foundation and begin to build up from there with the help of the divine. And in turn, it will bring you more happiness and a better relationships down the road to share your life with. So, all right, Taurus, I have babbled on long enough, way over what I was planning. So I hope you guys have a beautiful and healing end of April, beginning of May, and I will see you guys next time. God bless.